Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's podcast. My name is Amina.
And I am Afnan. Today we are going to talk about an important topic, how parents influence their children's development, especially their emotional and physiological well-being.
So, our discussion is based on a research article by Zahaya and Young, published in 2025. Can you briefly explain what this study focused on?
Of course, the study examines how parental depression influences the development of depression in adolescents. The researchers used data from the China Family Panel Studies, which is a large and reliable data.
So, why is this topic important?
It's important because teenagers is a critical stage of development. Emotional experiences during this period can affect mental health later in life. The study shows that parents' mental health plays a major role in shaping a teenagers' emotional outcomes.
Adolescence and emotional sensitivity. Why is adolescence such a sensitive period?
During adolescence, young people experience many changes, physical changes, emotional and social. They are forming their identity and learning how to manage emotions. Parental support is especially important during this stage.
So, when parents are struggling emotionally, adolescents may feel that impact more strongly.
Exactly. If parents are depressed, they may not be able to provide the emotional stability adolescents needs.
Emotional modeling. Let's talk about emotional modeling. What does that mean in simple terms?
Emotional modeling means that children learn how to express and manage emotions by watching their parents. Parents are the first emotional role models in a child's life.
How does parental depression affect this process?
When parents are depressed, they may show sadness, low motivation, emotional withdrawal, or hopelessness. Over time, children may learn to react to stress in similar ways.
So, children may copy emotional behaviors without realizing it?
Yes, this learning often happens unconsciously. Yes, this learning often happens unconsciously. Yes, this learning often happens unconsciously through daily observation.
Another key point in the article is parental style. How is this connected to depression?
Depression can affect how parents interact with their children. Depressed parents may have less energy, passions, or emotional availability.
What impact does that have on children?
Children may feel emotionally unsupported or ignored. This can lower their self-esteem and make it harder for them to regulate with their emotions.
Can this increase the risk of depression in adolescents?
Yes, the study shows that lack of emotional support is a strong risk factor for adolescents' depression.
Okay, let's move on to family communication. What does the article say about this?
The study explains that parental depression can reduce open and positive communication in the family. Parents may talk less or avoid emotional conversations.
How does this affect children?
Children may feel uncomfortable sharing their feelings or problems. When emotions are not expressed, stress can build up internally.
So, poor communication can lead to emotional isolation.
Exactly, and emotional isolation increases the risk of anxiety and depression.
Does the study discuss daily family life?
Yes, it does. Parental depression can increase stress and household and disrupt daily routine.
Can you give examples of these disruptions?
Examples include less support with schoolwork, fewer family activities, irregular routines, and more tension at home.
And how do these changes affect adolescents?
They can affect emotional stability, motivation, and academic performance. A stressful home environment make it harder for adolescents to cope with challenges.
Does the article mention long-term effects?
Yes, the study suggests that continuous exposure to parental depression can have long-lasting effect on mental health even into adulthood.
That shows how important early intervention is.
Absolutely, supporting parents early can prevent emotional problems in children later on.
Okay. Why is this research important for teachers and schools?
Teachers often see the emotional effects of home environments in the classroom. Understanding family influences helps teachers respond with empathy and support.
So schools can play a supportive role as well.
Yes, schools can provide safe spaces, emotional support, and sometimes connect families with resources.
What is the main message of this study?
The main message is that parents' mental health matters deeply. Supporting parents is not only beneficial for them but also essential for their children's emotional development.
What can society learn from this?
The mental health support should include families, not just individuals. Helping parents help children.
So, to sum up, this study examines how parental depression affects the development of depression in adolescents, using data from the China Family Panel studies. The researchers found that when parents experience depression, their children are more likely to develop depressive symptoms during adolescence. This happens because parental depression can affect parenting style, emotional support, and family communication. The study highlights the importance of parents' mental health in protecting adolescents' emotional well-being. Why is this article is important? Firstly, it shows that family and parents strongly influence adolescents' mental health. Secondly, it explains how emotional environments at home shape young people's feeling and behavior. And lastly, but not least, it emphasizes the need for early support for both parents and children. And that's it. Thank you for listening to our podcast. We hope this discussion helped you understand how parental mental health influences children's development.
Thank you for joining us and see you next time.
We hope that we will see you next time. If there is a next time,
There is not. We hope. So we emphasized everything, every informations in this article, and it doesn't long 10 minutes. So
we tried our best, to cover everything. We cover everything, all the information, but and we repeat this record at least 6 times or 7 times.
yeah.
I think more, and until now we didn't get to 9 minutes,
To
10 minutes.
So I want to ask you questions. Did you enjoy this the podcast?
Yeah, very much, because we did it. We repeated a lot of times, and we enjoy it. We learn a lot of new information.
Yeah.
I think that we will apply them in our life, and this is for our knowledge in general. And it's very fun to do a podcast with you because you are very funny as me. And
So
what about you?
Yes, me too. I enjoyed very much. I love the dialogue more than make it individually. So thank you.